Koji was a young boy with a big question. He wanted to find enlightenment. He had heard whispers of a wise Zen master living high up in the mountains. So Koji decided to seek him out. The journey was long, it was tiring, but Koji was determined. He finally reached the temple. It was serene and peaceful. The air was filled with the sound of wind chimes and birdsong. Koji took a deep breath. He felt a sense of calm wash over him. He knew he was in the right place. He was greeted by the Zen master. The master had a long white beard. His eyes were full of wisdom. Koji bowed respectfully. He asked the master, "How long will it take me to find enlightenment?" The master smiled kindly. His eyes twinkled. 10 years, he replied. 10 years. It seemed like an eternity to young Koji. He wanted to find enlightenment now. He wanted to understand the secrets of life. He wanted to feel the peace that the master seemed to radiate. "What if I work harder?" Koji asked, his voice full of eagerness. "What if I dedicate every waking moment to my practice?" The master's smile didn't falter. He looked at Koji, his gaze steady. "Then it will take you 20 years. Koji was confused. This didn't make sense. Shouldn't more effort lead to a faster result? He decided to try one last time. "But master," Koji pleaded, "what if I push myself to the limit? What if I sacrifice everything for enlightenment?" The master's eyes softened. He placed a hand on Koji's shoulder. "Then it will take you 30 years, he said gently. Koji was devastated. He slumped to the ground, his shoulders heavy with disappointment. He didn't understand. Why was the master making it harder for him? The master sat down next to Koji. He pointed to a tall, fruit-laden tree in the distance. "Imagine you want to reach the fruit at the top," he began. "If you only focus on the fruit, you might climb too quickly. You might miss your footing," he explained. "You might even fall." Koji listened intently, his brow furrowed in thought. The master continued, "But if you enjoy the climb, if you appreciate each branch you reach, each view you encounter, then the journey becomes its own reward." Koji finally understood. It wasn't about rushing towards enlightenment, it was about savoring the journey. It was about learning and growing along the way. The master smiled, pleased that Koji was beginning to understand. He added, "Enlightenment is not a destination, Koji. It is a way of being. It is about finding joy in every moment, in every breath." From that day on, Koji approached his practice differently. He no longer focused solely on the end goal. He learned to appreciate the quiet moments of meditation. He found joy in the simple tasks of temple life. He realized that enlightenment wasn't something to be attained, but something to be lived. And in living each day to the fullest, Koji found the peace and wisdom he had been seeking all along. The journey itself had become his enlightenment.